Hey everybody, I'm Ben Mankiewicz. Thanks for joining us as TCM's month-long spotlight on survival movies continues. Our next film also fits into another subgenre closely intertwined with survival movies, the disaster picture. Disaster movies could even be considered a subgenre of the survival movie subgenre, a sub-subgenre. If it's a disaster movie set on a submarine, it's a sub-sub-subgenre. I'm not sure when I shifted almost exclusively into what Twitter tells me are dad jokes. Anyway, disaster movies have been around since the movies started, using a reliable formula of a large star-studded cast trapped in a deadly situation. Disaster films became enormously popular big-budget affairs in the early 70s, a resurgence credited to the success of Airport. Coming up, a catastrophe set on a sinking cruise ship from 20th Century Fox in 1972, The Poseidon Adventure. The all-star cast includes Gene Hackman, Ernest Borgnine, Red Buttons, Shelley Winters, Roddy McDowall, Carol Lindley, and Leslie Nielsen. Hackman plays a rebellious minister trying to lead a group of passengers to safety after their ship, the Poseidon, capsizes. Borgnine, who plays an argumentative police detective, joined us on the TCM Classic Movie Cruise a few years back and did an interview with Robert Osborne before we screened The Poseidon Adventure. It was a great night, mostly because of Ernie and Robert, but also because we were showing The Poseidon Adventure on a cruise ship. It was like we were tempting fate. The movie, based on Paul Gallico's novel, was a pet project of producer Irwin Allen. Allen was best known for his television work, including Lost in Space and Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. But with the success of The Poseidon Adventure and his next production, The Towering Inferno from 1974, Allen became known as the master of disaster. Somehow, Allen did not produce Earthquake with Charlton Heston and Ava Gardner, also from 1974. Allen struggled for 3 years to get The Poseidon Adventure made, facing budget constraints from Fox, which was tightening its belt after a series of expensive flops. Allen eventually persuaded two of his country club buddies to guarantee half the film's $5 million budget. Their gamble paid off. The movie grossed $160 million, became the top box office hit of the year, while also earning 8 Oscar nominations. From 1972, co-written by Sterling Silliphant, who won an Oscar for the screenplay for In the Heat of the Night from 1967, here's The Poseidon Adventure. The Poseidon Adventure was made before the special effects advances of CGI, so every explosion and fire the cast faced in the movie is real, at least real by Hollywood standards. Most of the actors did at least some of their own stunts. Shelley Winters, who earned a Best Supporting Actress Oscar nomination, trained for 2 months to perform the underwater swimming sequence where she rescues Gene Hackman. But the scene was originally supposed to play out differently. In the original script, Hackman was supposed to rescue Winters, but Hackman didn't think it made sense for his character to allow an older woman to dive into the water first. So Hackman convinced director Ronald Neame to let him make the dive first and then be rescued by Winters. At first, Winters was furious with Neame for making the change, but she accepted the decision and went on to credit Neame for her Oscar nomination. Up next, plane crash survivors battle with each other psychologically and physically in a movie directed by John Farrow.